Good evening, ladies, as well as gentlemen. Papa Boris here with some more Hearthstone Arena, playing a mage deck here that I sincerely hope makes it to 7 wins. I'd be pretty annoyed if this one didn't. Unlike the warrior deck that I played before this, which I was happy to get to 5 wins, sad when I proceeded to lose 3 games in a row, but not altogether surprised I didn't make it to 7 because I wasn't that jazzed about the deck. This one, I drafted it, didn't actually think it was that great when I drafted it, but after the success of the games, I have to come to the conclusion that this deck should be at 7 wins. Our only loss was to a very annoying Warlock who had Leroy Jenkins to kill me when I was at 5 life right before I killed him. So, that sucked. But anyway, here we go. Optimus Grind. Ah, that's a great name. Okay, so we have a bad opening hand. Nothing till turn 3. Let's see if that can improve. I got 3 1-drops in this deck, and they are nowhere to be found. Well, we're playing with the unique Mage Max here. Of course, Sith Spear is just a Sith Spear looks so cool and it's got tech, so it just like has the aura of a powerful card, but really it's just a 3/3 for 3 here. So it's not that great. I'm really hoping that he passes his first turn because, you know, then a 2/3 followed by a 3/3 could actually maybe have a chance at stabilizing the board, but if he has a coin play, this could get out of hand. Let's say he coin plays and then has a quick draw for the Chugger on turn 2. And then, you know, trades his 3/2 in for my 3/3 and then plays another 3/3 like a spider tank. I could fall behind very quickly. Well, he's away from his keyboard, probably changing someone's diaper. Hopefully not his own, but maybe. Yeah, I don't want to judge. Yep, he mulligans the whole hand. So he's here. The whole hand wouldn't have been mulliganed like that if he were AFK. It would have just passed without doing any mulligans. Wish that fire stayed lit. I wish that for all of Hearthstone. Oh wow, apparently coming back to his keyboard to mulligan his hands was not the end of the diaper changing that this guy had to do. Oh, Optimus Grind is right. Jeez. I hope this is someone who, like, legitimately needs to be places and isn't just, like, roping me every turn to be a griefer. In all my, you know, nearly 500 arenas of Hearthstone, I've really never ran up against someone who was just griefing for griefing's sake, so it's really not a common occurrence, but it's possible. Am I wrong? I mean, I did see all of his cards float away like he mulliganed them all. If he were AFK, that wouldn't have happened. It would have just kept his whole hand. But he's not highlighting anything. He's not doing anything. Well, if it gets right down here and then the turn passes over without exploding the rope, that means that he is just griefing by having time run out each turn. Granted, then I'll win. It'll just take a long time. Nope. Okay, apparently he's not there. Alright. Now, if he weren't AFK, would I still have played the Chugger? Like if he had passed turn 1? Or would I have played the Tron? You know, Tron probably was the better play, because then that protects your questing adventurer the following turn. Yeah, I think I actually made a slight misplay here, technically. Okay, so now if he comes back to his computer, he can still do okay. If he coins multi-shots here, he's right on target, and even up a card. But I guess, for some reason, it mulliganed all of his cards, and then he's not there. I don't actually understand that. So I'm sure somebody can armchair quarterback and explain why what happened happened. Alrighty. So, super climactic game we've got here. Super as well as duper. Next turn I can play a couple of cards. Portal, Spewer, or maybe whatever comes out of the portal. I can play up to a 6-mana card next turn out of the portal. Okay, Flame Strike is not going to be super useful. We got a Soul Priest. That shouldn't really screw me. Well, at this point, the game is over. A priest could, like, coin Light Bomb and still probably lose because the Soul Priest would live, as would the Chugger. Actually, the Chugger would attack itself. No, Light Bomb doesn't cause minions to damage themselves. It deals damage to each minion. So the Snow Chugger would not freeze itself. I'd still hit him for 2, 3, 6. Yeah, he'd still die even if he were a priest with Light Bomb. He'd need to be a mage and like play Frost Nova Doomsayer to have any chance of winning. So interestingly, Frost Nova Doomsayer, yeah, that could actually win him the game. Oh, he actually arrives to concede. I don't get this guy. Mulligan discards and then conceded. Maybe he had a bug. Maybe, you know, that's happened to me before on this channel. There's like a timeout sometimes when you just can't do anything, but it looks like you're still in the game. So it looks like it's frozen. I don't know. The point is we got a free win, which I don't mind. So that makes it all the more embarrassing then if I lose the next 2 games in a row and fail to hit 7, because that means that I couldn't get 7 with a mage deck, even getting a free win. Officially, plus several free wins unofficially. A couple of those games last video just didn't, the opponents just didn't do anything. Alright, well, who better to test my skills than another mage? So, you know, it's a bit scary playing a mage because while I do like this deck, it does not have fireballs, polymorphs, only 1 flame strike, it doesn't have any frost bolts. She mulliganed her whole hand, so I'm hoping her hand is bad. We got this guy, which is worse than Spectral Knight. Unless, of course, I do top deck a dragon. One thing I'm realizing with this card is, 5 mana dealing 3 damage. You know, if this were like 4 mana and maybe with smaller stats it'd be better, but 5 mana by that point. Again, I guess Fire Elemental is 6 mana, deals 3 damage, and that's a super broken-ass card, so I don't know. Okay. So, do you play a Loot Hoarder here? It's, not the sexiest thing in the world, but I am going to do it. I feel like pinging her face would have been pretty worthless. If this were not a stealthed minion, I might have actually considered pinging it and killing it. So now she kills the Loot Hoarder with her creature, plays a 3-drop. I respond with a 3/3. If her 3-drop is a spider tank or an ogre, I could actually fall really far behind here. Even a Harvest Golem would be pretty terrifying because it could kill the Soot Spear. Wow, that's perfect. Okay, so she goes up a card, but I just don't care because really it's the board that I was concerned about, not the cards. Ah, there's this Spectral Knight after all. So here I could ping this and kill it, but what I'm actually going to do is this. So my thinking here is if she pings this, then she's leaving me free reign with my questing adventure, which she obviously doesn't want to do. So she really needs to kill this. Now if she pings it in flamethrowers or pings this in frostbolts, then my turn 4 is just Gnomish Inventor. I can't play the Spectral Knight yet, and so then I fall behind. So I guess she's probably actually got the advantage here. She's technically equal on cards because I killed one of her creatures with one of mine and my Loot Hoarder cycled itself, but she got up a card with the Arcane Intellect. So technically we're equal, but if she pings this, she's ahead by 1. Then if she can kill this, then I don't really have anything going for me. Alright, what's she got for 2 mana? Mad Scientist. Well, that's alright. I am okay with that. So, I was thinking of playing Defender of Argus on this to make it a 4/4, but I guess I could make it a 4/4 just by playing these things instead. So that Mana Worm was actually a pretty good top deck. She, unlike me, does have secrets for her thing. And you know what I should have done? I should have actually played the Soot Spear, killed the Mad Scientist, and then played the Mana Worm to check for Mirror Entity. Now I'm stuck, you know, giving her a Spectral Knight with Mirror Entity, which sucks. Yep, that was actually a potentially game-losing mistake because it's stopping me from playing a huge 5-drop. Balls. The only way I get around this is if this happens to be an Ice Armor or Vaporize, then I can tell for sure that the Spectral Knight is safe. Alright, well, let's check for Ice Armor Vaporize. Nope. So now let's play the Abusive Sergeant. Check for Mirror Entity. It's not that either. So I can get cheeky here. I can like put the Defender of Argus to protect the Questing Adventurer from the Tiger's Wrath. I can like put it on my crappy creatures. Yeah, let's do this. She doesn't have the kill for this. All she did was play a tiger. So that means she might struggle killing it. Blizzard would be the worst thing ever, but she's a turn away from Flame Strike. Ah, she does have the Fireball for it. Well, that's fine. That's totally fine. So now I know that I'm safe to play the Spectral Knight. I could play Spectral Knight and the Leopard Gnome. Or I could play this and ping. But really, why don't I just play this and this? That seems totally reasonable. So we'll kill that. See if she has a duplicate. She does not. So this is actually a counter spell, a spellbender, or an ice block. None of which really concern me, obviously, right now. I got 2 dragons in the deck for this to possibly... Actually, I never thought about this, but this could actually be a burn card. Like a Nightblade of sorts. She Cones of Cold, which is interesting. What does she have for the Spectral Knight? Why wouldn't she want to freeze this? It's very bizarre that she didn't freeze this thing, because that's my hardest hitting card. I guess she really wanted to kill off my stuff. Alright, well, let's play Unstable Portal first. I can play anything up to 8 mana. Oh, right, it's a counterspell. Right. Okay, yeah. So let's do this. And hit her in her fat face. Okay, so a Flame Strike lets her clear the board if she's willing to... She pops a Divine Shield here, Flame Strikes. And then that's how she saves herself. If she doesn't have a Flame Strike, though, she's in bad trouble. And it looks like she doesn't. So make it to 7 wins. I think she should have frozen my Spectral Knight with Cone of Cold, but maybe she would have lost anyway. Alright, well, we have 2 very easy games to make it to 7. That took all of 11.5 minutes. And now I don't care anymore. Now I can lose the next 2 games, and who gives a crap? I made back my money. And that's all that matters. I'm such a sellout. I'm a Hearthstone sellout. I'm just doing this for the big bucks. I have no more love for the game. Alright, we have a Shaman. I'm that person. Okay, well, like I've said before, you got to be kind of concerned about Shamans at high win counts because they probably have key cards. You know, you probably wouldn't expect a Shaman to make it to 7 wins without Fire Elementals, Hexes, Lightning Storms, you know, or some of the above. Please pass, 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 thank you. Alright, this is not a bad opening hand. What it's missing is any, like, big bodies. These are just 2/2s, which is pretty weak. But it's got some answers. I can kill a totem with this. Oh, fuck. Oh, my God, that's terrible. Oh, my God, that wins him the game. That kills, just straight up kills 3 of my creatures. Okay. Well. This is just bad. This is just, yeah, it's going to kill 3 of my cards. I have nothing with 3 toughness. And no Annoyatron to protect my interests. I lose. I'm going to deal like 6 damage to her. Well, 8 damage with the Leopard Gnome. But that's just not enough to burn him out. Not even close. And I don't even get to Crazed Alchemist to flip that thing. There's really no point in coining out a 2-drop just to have it die to the Stoneforged Axe. So I'll just save the coin, maybe turn 5 Sunwalker so I can get hexed. Oh god, this is hilariously bad. Just so bad it hurts. Alright. He chooses not to kill this with the axe. I don't understand why. Oh man. I guess I should do this. Yeah. This does stop me from using Coin Sunwalker next turn. But I feel like it was worth it to kill off his creatures, saving the cannon and putting out some more of my creatures. I guess he just hit end turn. Ah, 4th lightning. Wow, that's not good. That means he still has this to kill my panda with. Oh my lord, this is one of the worst games ever. Well, you know, that happens. It just happens, folks. It just friggin' happens sometimes. I really got no reason to play the big game hunter. So now this Flame Tongue will let the spell damage totem kill the panda, letting him still keep his weapon. Wow, I'm not even mad. It's just, you know, there's just no way to win this. He chooses to hang on to the totem, which is smart. I, again, don't have any fireballs or anything to burn this guy out. Tragically, I'm a mana shy of playing Sea Giant. Okay, well, this is just going to be a loss, but, you know, it happens sometimes, and I still have a chance to win another game or two. Okay, so if this is happening, that means he's not going to hex it. Alright, is he going to snap, crackle, pop? That's what it looks like. With the damage totem and the Azure Drake, this had no chance of living. Okay, this does not quite kill that. Damn, I really wish this guy could kill off his Drake. He can just kill it with his 2 creatures, thanks to this epic flame tongue. And I'd have no recourse at all. But I figured, whatever, let's just end this game. Looks like that is what it'll do. Okay, so I can actually kill that with my big game hunter. Alrighty. Let's do this. This to protect my 4/2. Yeah, this game was just terrible beyond all comprehension. Alright. I wish I had a second big game hunter. You know, if I had the panda, I could actually flick this guy into my hand and replay him. Shame about that. Alright, what do I do here? So, there's a couple of options. I could kill his Flame Tongue and his Healing Totem. Then, Flame Cannon has a 50-50 shot of killing his Fire Elemental, which would be great. But if it hits the Golem, that's bad. Then I ping the Golem. I could Flame Strike and ping off the Fire Elemental. Then he ends up with a 2/1. And I hit him for 9. He's got a 2/1 to help kill off my Questing Adventurer. But if the Flame Cannon whiffs, then he's going to have a 2/1 and a 6/5. I guess I could then trade this guy for a 6/5. Ping that. And play Loot Hoarder. Alright, I think when you're behind, take... Oh no, I can't do that because I'm using that to kill... Oh, alright, well, we're all in on it, folks. Coin flips are us. Ah, fuck. So this is just the worst of all worlds because I didn't deal any damage to him, so I'm not promoting a burnout strategy at all. And he still gets to kill my Questing Adventurer. The other way, I would have at least had a chance to have the Questing Adventurer live, and I would have dealt 9 damage to him. Shit. Well, lost the coin flip. He has another Fire Elemental, because of course he does. And he's got 2 creatures that don't die to Flame Strike. That's awesome. Comedy. I just have to do this. Oh, damn it. You know, I might have actually won this after all that if the coin flip had hit his Fire Elemental. Or if I had gone for the Flame Strike earlier. Damn everything. And I can't use Flame Cannon because he's got totems, obviously. Don't have any dragons. Just a dragon's breath. Oh my god, this is terrible. Alright, well, let's play this. Give it stealth. Try Flame Cannon number 2. Of course that's what happens. Oh man, you know, I should have Flame Struck that turn. I actually would have had a chance of winning this. If I'd Flame Struck, hit him for 9, and he hadn't had the answer for the Questing Adventurer, he would have been at 12 health, you know, down to 7. I could have won. Balls, balls, and more balls.
To the walls.
To the walls, adds my girlfriend. Oh, jeez. I can't believe I actually had a chance of winning this. That's unbelievable. Alright, let's ping that. Play this. Do this. Kill that. Okay. After that start and facing double fire elemental, I still could have actually won. If either I had gotten a lucky coin flip or if I'd chosen to flame strike. Shoot. Shoot-bitty doop. I don't think I have any big minions left. I've already played Sea Giant, and I have a third Fire Elemental, seriously. I've played Sea Giant and Sunwalker. I don't think I've got anything more. Ah, yeah, we're just done. I'm done. Ah, Christ. Terrible. Just terrible. Okay, I wasn't mad earlier, but now I am kind of mad. Now that I saw what happened. He seemed to just run out of steam really bad. And I could have actually won. Yeah. Wow. Didn't have the answer to Questing Adventure. Shoot. Well, if he did have a Fire Elemental, my Questing Adventure would have been a 5/5, and he would have had the two attack golem, so he would have been able to kill the Questing Adventure with one of his innumerable Fire Elementals. So I guess I probably was destined to lose anyway. Fuck. A Paladin. J-Dag, the Paladin. Sounds like a misspelling of J-Dog. Alright. Opening hand is mediocre. Continues to be mediocre. Aha. Well, that's a lot better. Now, unfortunately, I'm second. I'd love to be first here because then I could play Leper Gnome and then follow it up with Loot Hoarder. As it is, what's going to happen is if he passes turn 1, then after I play the Leper Gnome, he makes a recruit, and I have to ping it to avoid going down a card, which sucks. Mad Scientist again shows up in my opening hand. Me with no secrets. I could have had a Duplicate or a Spellbender. Ah, Mad Bomber's actually even worse than playing a recruit. So now I have to go for the gold, go for the glory, go for it, connect 4. We need to play the Loot Hoarder and hope he doesn't have an answer to it. Because if I can trade this for his Mad Bomber, then I go back up a card. Or, I go back up a card. He went up a card first, so we'll be equal. And he has the perfect answer to Loot Hoarder. Giving his minion Divine Shield and Taunt and killing my Loot Hoarder straight up. So now after I play that... What the fuck is going on with these games? After I play this, it just dies to his Divine Shield. Wow, this is fucking insanity. Alright, well... I guess, you know, good luck had to run out at some time. That doesn't make any sense. Oh my god! That makes no sense. Holy crap. Alright, well, I'm not going to miss this opportunity. Hang on. I could play a big 4-drop, but I think I'd rather do this, and then coin this, which allows me to get rid of his board. And now I'm okay, because he didn't kill my creature for some odd reason. Now, he does have the initiative, because he's playing a card first. But then I respond with a really big 5-drop and a pretty big 6-drop. This is admittedly a really good turn for him, because now he actually has enough to kill my Spectre Knight. Shoot, that was an amazing comeback for him after making a mistake. But he does need to pop both Divine Shields and come up with 1 more damage to kill off my Spectre Knight. If he has Blessing of Kings, I'm back to losing. But if he doesn't have Blessing of Kings, I could actually be okay. For example, next turn I could ping, kill, and play Water Elemental. Oh, that's kind of scary. Alright, so he's going for the face, which is smart because I'm about to actually die. I have no taunts here. Annoyatron is tempting. I gotta think about this. Do I play the bigger creature? He hits me for 5, 7, 9. I go down to 7 health. Or do I play the smaller creatures? This just dies to his 2 creatures, and the 5/5 kills my 4/5. But if I play this and this, then I can use the Mad Scientist to kill off the shielded mini-bot, which will have popped its shield against my Annoyatron. And then I can ping this to death. I think that's actually my best hope. Although he's still in the lead. He's in a commanding lead here. I'm low on life, I'm behind on the board, behind on tempo. Oh god. Well, I killed my crappy creature, but the problem is I don't have any secrets. So even though he lost the coin flip, he's still going to win now. He doesn't even bother killing my guy, which is actually not necessarily a bad idea. He's just burning me out. I don't have any taunt anymore. I need Flame Strike. Even though it wouldn't even clear his board, I need it. Alright. Sunwalker is going to have to do it for me. So he can run the Recruit, these two things with the Sunwalker, hit me for 5, and then I'm at 6 health. Uh-oh, he's got something better. Oh, geez, yes he does. So I'm just getting burned out here. He's not even being cautious. Oh, he is. Okay, so Flame Strike clears his board. It's the only way that I could conceivably win is if I top-decked Flame Strike right now. Otherwise, I lose. Not a chance. All right, that's that. So we made it to 7 wins and lost 2 games. Wow, kind of sad, but at least I would have. It's not as sad as, you know, having played these people who beat me before I hit 7 wins. All 3 losses in this run were really annoying. They weren't like close fought enough to be interesting, and they weren't. Well, no, actually, I guess the Warlock one was close fought, but they weren't like enough of a blowout to just be like, nothing I could have done. It was just like almost, but not quite, and that was sad. All right, well, we still have time for another start. It's only 27 minutes into the run. Oh, I got an epic. So more than the usual number of dust particles. All right, let's see. I'm looking for a rogue run, and I don't find it. I could do Shaman. I've only done 1 Shaman run, even though Shaman was the second to last one. I'd rather do that than Warlock, so yeah, let's just go grab Shaman. Okay, only 1 good card here. And Unbound Elemental, I don't want to go in for that one. Annoyatron is so good. Hungry Dragon. Oh, it's such a good card, but this is just a lot more, you know, solid. I just love the Hungry Dragon. It's a personal choice. Alright, we'll take the Earth Shock. Silence is very important. Take the Trog over the Magical Mercenary because it's just a little bit less risky. I could go for some combos with, but no, Windspeaker is just bad. We'll take another Earth Shock, although I don't want any more Earth Shocks. 2 is my cap. This is terrible. I've seen some bad picks here. Let's take the Knight. Even though the Golem fits my curve better, I need some removal. I'm not really getting any besides the Earth Shocks. Let's take this to buff my totems. Lava Shock. Hey, I don't have any Overload cards. Take Mr. Crusher. And I don't need an Owl with 2 Earth Shocks, but I probably would have taken the Owl otherwise. Here we'll just take the Yeti. Forked Lightning. Second Raid Leader seems bad, but this is also bad, so I guess we're taking 2 Raid Leaders. The problem with that is that it's giving me 2 cards that at the 3 level that just aren't very durable. Another Volcanic Drake. You know, it's not really a 6-drop, but then it's also not really a good minion either. Then again, what am I going to take instead? Nightblade? Alright, wow, these are all really great. So this is fine, but it's nowhere on the level of the other 2. Sludge Belcher is amazing, but I will take Bomb Lobber. I just think that card is broken as hell. Alright, here we go. I could take Bloodlust or this Technician. Bloodlust is cute, but I really want some 3-drops that don't just die to anything with 2 damage, so we'll take this. I do have a bunch of dragons, actually. 4 dragons. Yeah. Decent odds of triggering that guy. I could take a Bloodlust here. I think I'd rather do that over a 3-2. Beep, beep, beep. Oh, yes. Man, we're getting all the broken cards now. Ugh. So, I know I've been passing on all these Wind Fury effects. I do have a decent number. No. Wind Fury is just so bad. Alright, second Stormforged Axe or an Antique Healbot. I'm going to have to go for the Healbot. I think with this deck, healing is important. This is a very expensive deck. Cult Master's not going to work in this deck, I don't think, so I'll take another one of those guys. Now I will take a 3-2 for 2, because I just need some cheap crap to hang in there. And a totem to heal, or this guy to try to hold the fort. Let's try the totem. So this deck obviously is a little greedy. It's very expensive. But that means that if I can survive, I should do okay. However, I never got Hex, Rockbiter, or Lightning Bolt. I never got Lightning Storm. I don't have any way to clear a board if it gets big. I don't have any way to bring down big creatures that my opponents plays, except to play my own. Which means if I fall even a single step behind, I lose the game. So this is actually a bad deck. Maybe I should have taken a couple of 3/2s for 2 to try to make sure I can hold on to the board. Okay, well, got a 3-drop. That's pretty good for this deck. Gotta hope for opponents who have slow starts. Okay, there's the Vitality Totem. What? Oh god, this was like the last pick, but I don't remember what I could have taken over this. It was something mediocre. But now that it's actually in my head, I'm like, oh, this thing's bad. These things are annoying when they pop out of piloted shredders. They help opponents not die. But when you actually have it in your hand, it's like, this kind of sucks. None of these are dragons. This is just a 2/4. I tragically failed to hit any of my dragons. Which sucks, because this would have been a good way to kill off that croc. Well, we'll have to hope for this broken-ass thing to get me back into the game. Baby, I got it. Aha. So this now survives versus my stuff. That's a huge power word shield there. Shoot. Wow, that power word shield was epic. Alright, well I got a 5/6 for 4 mana. It is stopping me from playing Gurubashi, but who cares? This thing dies to Shadow Word Pain anyway. So next turn I'll be playing the Technician, I guess, hoping to top deck a dragon. I do have many in the deck. Does he have Shadow Word Pain? Is he going to coin into a Shadow Word Pain? No, he doesn't have it. No, maybe. He had nothing better on turn 4 than a heal. So he's got some big stuff apparently. So 2 of these guys that did not trigger off of any dragons, but I do have the broken ass Fire Elemental next turn. Which is a big card, then this is a big card. Okay, here comes the coin. What is he doing? Light Bomb? No, Light Bomb would be stupid. Sunwalker. Alright, that's fine. So we throw one of these guys away. Trade the Destroyer for it. And then do this, which is very good. Because I'm pretty sure he doesn't have any Shadow Word Deaths. He would have used them if he had them. In any case, if he uses it on this, then the Assassin... that'll be 1 less Shadow Word Death for the Assassin. Alright, so we have a choice to make. I can trade my Elemental for this, or I can Bomb Lob and trade my Technician. Sure, let's go for this. He clearly doesn't have any way of dealing with my Fire Elemental, so I might as well make a totem. I don't need this, so I figure I might as well make my Hero Power totems before I play this guy. Yeah, this was a mispicked. I can't believe I embarrassingly don't even remember what I took this over like 2 seconds ago. But anyway, he doesn't have an answer to a 6/5, so you know, I might as well keep up the pressure. I'm scared to play this versus Priest. Shadow Word Pain, Cabal Priest. Oh lord. Lord, lord, lord. Well, that could be scary. So I could trade my Elemental for it. Or, I could just hit him for 9 down to 10 and play this and try to finish him off. I just know in my heart that is not the right play. So let's do this. Get this guy down for... Oh wait, this only is 4 mana, but it actually doesn't let me play anything else. So we're going to play the Assassin. I don't have enough to kill him, and almost all of his cards cost 1 mana less. So I'm in a bit of a pickle here. I'm not really that ahead on cards. I'm not close enough to burn him out. This deck doesn't have any good burn anyway. Never got any Lightning Bolts or Rock Biters or Lava Bursts or anything. God, that's painful to watch. Okay. Do I go for the throat here? Or do I kill some stuff? Oh my Christ. See, this is the kind of thing I can't deal with this deck. I just have no way of dealing with it. Okay, well, we're going to go for the face then. I don't know how I'm going to close this game out. But I gotta try. I just have to hope that the initiative that he loses having to kill everything I play is enough for me to scrabble together something I've gotten here that could let me win. Oh, that's painful to watch. Oh my god. That's bad. Ah, he won with Emperor Thorsan. Without that, he wouldn't have been able to get such a big board last turn, and I might have actually been able to burn him out. Ugh. Tempted to concede. I'm very tempted, but let's just wait and see. No, I don't have anything here. Fuck. Lost to a legendary. Which is sad, because this deck is shit, and it's not actually going to be a trivial exercise to avoid a 0-win run. So, the fact that I had a game going that I was going to win and lost to a legendary sucks. Balls, balls, balls. Balls, balls, and balls. Balls. Ugh. Up against a mage, because that's fair. We do actually have a decent opening. I'm going to just keep this Yeti. Really, this deck, I'm not going to mulligan in anything better than that. So might as well go for 2, 3, 4. Hope it's enough. Hope I top deck. Hope one of my next 3 cards is a dragon, so this can be a 3-5. Not a dragon. Juba. Juba the Hoot. He's like Jabba the Hutt, but with a better sense of humor. Alright, she's got nothing but a ping. That's good. Earthshock. Still not a dragon. Still not a dragon. Not a dragon, Earthshock is. Alright, please don't be ridiculous. Don't be ridiculous. Thank you. Still not a dragon. Fuck. I could actually coin Yeti, but that's just wrong. The odds of me top decking a dragon are small. Maybe I could do a coin Fire Elemental on turn 5 if she hasn't played anything good by then. Flame Cannon is actually something I'm pretty happy to see, because honestly, if she'd played a big 4-drop, that would have been worse. And if that had been a 3-5, she still could have killed it. So, not the end of the world. Forked Lightning, not a dragon. Come on, play a Twilight Drake. Twilight Drake, Twilight Drake, Twilight Drake! No! Oh, man. Alright. Well, there's no point coining out a Fire Elemental now. Let's just play that. I could have coined this, but that would have been obviously very stupid. That's a pretty weak move. I don't know, she's not played anything all game. Not that I'm complaining. Yep. Maybe she's got like 5 flame strikes or something? I don't know. But this is looking alright. I don't have any removal for big creatures, but I did get my own big creatures to stick, you know, the landing, so to speak. Cone of Cold is not the greatest response to this board. Uh-huh. Okay, well, let's drop the Tron and think. I don't really want to coin this because it'll just die to Flame Strike. So we're going to play it slow here. Let's just pass the turn. Make her Flame Strike. Alright, she doesn't have Flame Strike, she just has Dragon's Breath. So no Flame Strike in her hand. That's good. She's going to go up a card, which is excellent because she's not doing anything. So it looks like I am going to get a creature off of this. And actually, with this the arena deck, I have a better than average chance of actually getting a good creature. Just because my mana curve is so high. Alright, how do I want to do this? I think I will just play the Whirling Blades. They all die to that thing. So whatever, doesn't matter which one I do. Let's throw away the totem. Not bad. Do I play the Drake? Well, I know she doesn't have a Flame Strike. I just know. She would have definitely played it last turn if she had it. So I am going to play this out. If she has a Flame Strike, then she throws it down, pings this, and I lose. She silences this, which is really bizarre. I would have rather... I mean, if I were her, I would have rather silenced the raid leader. I guess she has a spell she really wants to play. Okay. Makes sense. And Arcane Missiles. Which I would have done first if I were her. In case she needed a ping. She got lucky and killed my raid leader. Alright, well, let's kill this. See if it's a duplicate. Do I play this in case it's a mirror entity? It'd suck, but I'd rather not waste this. Yeah. Hopefully it's not a mirror entity. Yay, it's not a mirror entity. See if it's a Vaporize Ice Armor. It's Vaporize, okay. Okay, let's see if she can deal with a couple of 4 toughness creatures. She has never had Flame Strike. She used Dragon's Breath. Force Tank Max. Well, I'd like a Hex for that, if I'm being totally honest with you. But I don't have it. So let's do this, which lets this get really huge. Now, here's the question. Do I throw away this Drake or hit her in the face? I think I'm going to just hit this, because now she has to deal with a 9/9, and she's demonstrated a lack of removal. So that 9/9 seems like it's got a decent chance of living through the day if I take away 7 damage. Another secret? Oh, another silence. Lordy, lordy. Alright, let's do it like this. We'll kill this in case if it's a duplicate, which it's not. With the spell damage totem, Forked Lightning kills both of her other things. Checked for counterspell, it wasn't that either. Whack. And do I want to risk the mirror entity? I will because of this taunt totem. If it hadn't been taunt though, I would have not played this. So obviously giving her this lets her kill off my 6/2 over here. And that's the game. Because Earth Shock wasn't even necessary. Oh, thank God. Alright, so not 0 wins. And that's time. So thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and or subscribe if you did. And yeah, sit back and then live for a while until I post another video. Alright, goodbye, everyone.